And we're live, and we're live, and aloha. You can call me Kra. This is Sunday, February 20th, 2022. Holy Toledo. This year is flying by. Tonight's going to be a great show for a couple of reasons. We're trying some new things. One of the things we're going to be trying is, instead of my opening monologue where I talk about an issue or I talk about something, we're going to try playing solitaire. And the reason why is actually quite legitimately simple. When I first started using the first 15 minutes of my stream to talk about something, I started doing it with the idea that I would then edit those items and turn them into YouTube videos. And I didn't. And I didn't for two reasons. One, they required a lot of editing because people would pop in, I would say hi to them, I would talk, I'd have to edit that out. Sometimes it was just bad, just whatever it was. There are many things that prevented me from doing that. And so I realized while it was good from a opportunity for me to talk and work on my public speaking skills, I really didn't do anything with the footage. And I kind of regret that. So I said, okay, one of the goals for this year is I want to take time and actually edit YouTube videos and be posting regularly to YouTube. My YouTube, I have two of them, and they're both kind of hot trash is the best way to put it. One is just a clip channel, and one is the VODs. And I want to be making more content. So I'm hoping by stopping the pretendation that I'm going to actually be editing the VODs to create some sort of opening monologue that I can then post to YouTube, I'm going to just get rid of that. And instead focus on once or twice a week writing a monologue and creating the monologue like an actual video, doing actual production. That might be a more effective way for me to do that. So today we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be playing some solitaire. After we play solitaire, we're going to jump in and we're going to play some Assassin's Creed. We're currently on Assassin's Creed 2. I was talking with a friend and I forget exactly how far, but we found out we're about 40% of the way through the game. And that's because I've been lackadaisical about doing side quests mostly. So we're going to try to get away from that because I want to finish the game at some point in the future, right? That's like the goal. So let us get going by starting to talk about, aloha, the bot isn't talking. Set up bot. I thought it was working. I checked it earlier. Next. Got it. Stream elements, aloha. That's still not working. Alright, let's try logging out. We'll log back in. Aloha. Radtab, welcome in, and aloha, my friend. Thank you for contributing to the Tour de Stardew challenge. I'm trying to remember my password right now. Nope. Hey, never apologize for not being here. You had 2,000 points to contribute to that. So don't act like you have not been here. You've been here enough to contribute that many points. But I've been good, Aloha, the bot's not talking because I haven't logged in appropriately through my stream elements. And I thought I had taken care of that already, but evidently I hadn't taken care of that. So it's kind of annoying. I work a lot pre-show to make sure everything works right. And so when things aren't working right, I get a little flustered with that. Okay, that's what it should be. Okay, that was a typo. There. You're here. Exactly. That's all that matters. All right, let's see if Aloha the bot is working now. Okay. On the positive side, it didn't tell me the stream element's trying to say hi. Let's do... let's see. Cancel. Let's see if it gets the joke. There it is. There's Aloha the bot. That's what I like to see. All right, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. So how have you been? How's work going? How's Maddie? I haven't talked to Maddie in a little too long, in my opinion. Aloha, Woolen Wolf. Welcome into the chat. How are you doing today? Also, mahalo for Hairball17 for the host. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I'm going to click that and see what's up with Hairball. I don't think I know this person. But it looks like they're hanging out with me. I don't think I know. Yeah, I don't know anything about them, but mahalo for the host, man. I greatly appreciate that. All right, let's get into some solitaire while we get going with this stuff. So one of my goals this year has been to be playing more solitaire. Oh, excellent. Say aloha, Maddie. I want to do more solitaire. So I don't know if you guys know it, but if you have Microsoft Game Pass, you can get Microsoft Solitaire on your computer as part of your Game Pass subscription. So my goal is to play some more Game Pass. You missed the manga? Nah, no worries. You were busy with family. That's fine. I mean, one, I miss you as always anytime you're not here, Lone Wolf, but I totally understand. And I know this is like easy solitaire. Like, I'm not trying to be thinking too much, unfortunately. I'm trying to thinking just enough. It's funny because I play this on my iPad, and when I play on the iPad, it does a better job of me like clicking something and it just like automatically going to where I want it to go. This is making me like move my cursor a little bit too much. Just saying. Which is funny because if you think about how solitaire started from a PC perspective, it started as a way, at least on Microsoft's perspective, to get people using the mouse, right? They weren't like, here's some free games because they were nice and altruistic. They're like, how can we train people to play how to use a mouse? What is the most effective way to do it? And solitaire was born on the computer. The VODs are always going to be on the YouTube channel. VODs are always going to be on YouTube channel, my friend. I store them to YouTube because I don't trust Twitch to take care of me in a DMCA situation. And also, I don't like the fact that they delete them after, like, 2 weeks. What's up with that? Everything is up there. Everything. I mean, so there's 2 or 3 episodes that are not on the VOD channel. There are 2 or 3 episodes, and they're not on there for very, very specific reasons. Like, one time we had a Ready Player 2 episode where it was Wheel of Fortune, and Sam lost. Like, he accidentally hit spin again. It was like the last thing. He knew the puzzle. He knew the words. He hit spin as opposed to solve, and it made him go bankrupt. And, like, he left the room in tears. And it was heartbreaking for everyone in chat to see it. It, like, was this moment where I asked myself is, should I even allow Sam to stream after this, right? Because as a parent, you ask yourself, and what am I doing is the right thing for him? And I generally questioned whether or not that was the right move after that. So that, while it's up on my YouTube, it is locked down and hidden, and no one's going to ever see it. I just, again, it's from a best practice perspective, making sure that all those videos are there for whatever potential reason that Twitch may need to defend myself from Twitch. I know that's not what a lot of people want to think about, but yeah. I trust Twitch enough to broadcast on them. They're not going to look out for me in a legal course in any way. They're going to throw me under the bus, as they should. They have to protect their bottom line. All right. Ooh, look at this. There it goes. We went to score 300. The standard is to remove VODs after 90 days. I believe you guys to save. So here's the thing, and here's the crazy thing about that. Despite the fact they say they do that, you have people who are getting hit with DMCA strikes years after a clip was published, or years after VOD was published. And they don't even have the ability to go see it in the back end. They don't even have the ability to do it. All right, let's move on. We're doing a freestyle now. So again, so one of the reasons, if you think about why Microsoft was giving away these particular programs, is one of the reasons they were doing is they're trying to get people on the idea of clicking and dragging and just how to use a mouse. And I always just thought that was interesting to think about. I always liked FreeCell. There we go. And this is one that we're just going to do this, which is always a very ballsy move in FreeCell, getting your pieces up to the top of the board, clogging up the arteries, so to speak. Let's see, there's my next one. What about you guys? Do you guys play much Solitaire? I felt like Solitaire was a game a lot of us played on like computers at school because it was like the only game we could play. Minesweeper too. Minesweeper was dope. I think they still have Minesweeper. No, they don't. Minesweeper is no longer... Yeah, Minesweeper is no longer an app that comes with all things. And again, it's... I just think it's interesting that they're doing that. That they don't give it away anymore. They're going to charge people for it. So they got us hooked on it. Like it's Oxycontin. Yeah, good times with that stuff. Here we go. Where are we doing? We're going to go. The 9 is over to here. That needs to go on a blackjack, which is over there. There we go. And then we can move that up there. Okay. I don't even know what I'm trying to clear this 6 of hearts. I probably could have cleared it out if I was doing this more efficiently. Now we can move that there. And now we can move that over there. What's our next move? If I move that down, I'm not going to have enough room up here to make anything happen. But if I do this, I think I can get that. No, I can't. Damn it. Where can I go next? I could put that up. And that's not going to buy me anything. That was a bad move. And I know you can, like, undo a move. I just don't know what my undo move... Like, I don't like undoing move. I'd rather lose the game and suffer defeat than to do undo a move. Alright, this needs to go on a black. I can put those 2 up, then I can move that over, and then I'm stuck. Okay, that doesn't get me much. And that gets me at 2 up. That can get me the 3 up. Then I'm stuck there, but I can then get the 4. All right, this is my last chance, unfortunately, because I made that. Like, I made that terrible move. We go there. I can move that. Okay, okay. And now from here, we can move this up. Move you over. Okay, okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. If I put this 5 up, I can move this 6 over. And then I can bring the 5 back down. But I also can do that. It's not a bad solution. Although, oh, I really wanted to leave that down because I can move those over. Well, I could have moved those over. I didn't have the room for it. All right, so we got our 6. But now we have that. Okay. I'm really mortgaging my future right now. Right, like I'm putting a lot of cards up there. Let us here. Okay. Okay, that looks good. I don't have the room for that. I know I don't, but I was going to try it anyway. Let's bring that down. You over here, you there. Okay. And then I can do this. Did not create enough room. But if I do that, I do have enough room. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. I'm coming together now on that. All right, and now I can bring this there, and then I can bring this up. Oh, of course it's not going to just fly for me. That's not going to be the way that works. But here's what we can do. I can move you down. I can move you over here. And then we can bring this, and this will win. Boom. Level 11. So if you have the app on your, mobile device, it syncs with this too. That's another benefit for that. All right, we're gonna do one more. Do you guys think I should do Pyramid or Try Peaks? I feel like Pyramid's a more fun game. We're gonna go with that. So Pyramid's an interesting game. Like, a lot of these I've never played before, but what it is you're trying to add to 13. 13. All right. Okay, okay. 8 goes there. There we go. Ooh, let's go with that one. Okay. Okay, I like that move. I felt like that was the better of the two moves. 7, 2. It's definitely weirder playing this on like a computer after you've been playing it on a PC as much as I played. That words are hard. Definitely interesting to play this on a PC after playing it on the iPad as much as I have. Then that can add up. Okay, that was a good move. I don't have any 9s and 4s up here, so I might as well do that. Okay. 4, 4. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that. Then I can that. There we go. Look at that. We're almost. There we go. All right. Now we can move on to the next one. Pyramid's always exciting. Okay. I've always wanted to, like, you know how people play like Quidditch, right? Which is a made-up game from Harry Potter. If you don't know that, I apologize that I ruined that for you. I'm a fan of Battlestar Galactica, and in Battlestar Galactica, their like imaginary sport is called Pyramid, and I've always wanted to like see that game legitimately played. Uh-oh, this is not good. 6, there we go. Let's go with this one, because then I can go like that, and I can, there you go. Okay, some good placement. I always like when you can get some good double, some action into it. Okay, that's a 3, 3, 7. That's some good action there. There's the 4. That's good. That's exciting. All right, we're halfway done with this score. We need to get to 4,100. We're at 2,506. And once we get that, then we can go do some wonderful Assassin's Creed, which I know everyone is itching to see me get into. 2. 4, there we go. That's a good combination there. Okay. I want to save this. Like this, I could clear this out, but I want to save it for the ace later. I've learned after playing this game as much as I have that you don't want to give away the bottom rung if you don't have to. Do I have any 7s and 6s up here? I do. So I want to keep that for that. 9, 5 to the 8, okay. There we go. Okay. Finally, I got that piece I needed. There we go. We're doing some good stuff here. Making some good moves. I see. That's why I didn't get rid of that 7 right there. It just came in handy. All right. Okay, that looks pretty good. I have nothing, but I can go there. Okay, that's nice. Look at that. And see? That's why you don't get rid of your bottom if you don't have to. Oh. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm too far gone from that. There it goes. Ah, still didn't get the 4,100. They're gonna make me really do 4 games, aren't they? There we go. Okay. That's a good combination. 6, 6, 4, and 3. Ooh. Nope, I don't want to move that. Although I'm at the point in the score where, like, it's not a bad idea to start doing some of those combinations. All right, 7 and a 6. Queen and an ace. I do need that, okay. I didn't need that. A lot of queens all of a sudden. I pass up the points. They're just throwing queens at me now. Jerks. All right. Oh, there it goes. I could have used one of those queens right now. Just saying. All right. Okay. 3. I needed 10 over there. That's good. All right. We're going to go back to the beginning, which is nice because that's where I'm going to get all of those queens in a row. But see, I can go with that. Like, that was crucial to get that first queen out of there. Point. All right. We need a 3 or a 7 now. I almost went too fast. I need a 2, a 4, or a 6. 6 is what we need. Click, click. There we go. There we go. We completed it. Yay for us. Now we can continue onwards. And we're not going to play the next one because I think we play enough solitaire as it is. Let's get ourselves into some sweet, sweet Assassin's Creed action. Let's go back to the loading screen. Nope. Nope. I hit the wrong... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There it goes. I want to make sure I'm still streaming. Because I accidentally hit Control-Alt-Delete. And anytime you do that, you always got that concern that it's not going to be working exactly right. Alright. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. Ezio. That's always exciting. By the way, Lone Wolf, please let me know, what are your thoughts about my new upcoming streams box right over here? I like it. I think it's an improvement over what I've done in the past. But you never know. It always changes what it could be. Could be various different things. So where exactly are we in the game right now? I don't know. We need to kill more people. We need to be more efficient in our killing right now because again, this is going slower than I would like it to. My goal is after my cosplay streams to be playing something else on Sunday nights. And yeah, I just don't want to be like, okay, we did our cosplay stream, cool. Now let's wait like 4 more months of playing Assassin's Creed 2. Agile guards are capable of running faster than the other guards and will be able to catch you. That's a shame. We'll have to kill them more often. Alright, into the game we go. So what we're going to be doing now, I know we usually do a lot of side story stuff, but today we're going to be worrying about pretty much memory starts, and that's about it. Like, that's all we're going to do. We're not going to do any more assassination contracts. We're doing memory starts, and that is it. We're only going to do a side mission if we have no other options. So I got to talk to this guy.
Salute, Ezio.
Yeah, what's up?
Has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure.
Got it.
Scripture and arrows in equal measure.
Excellent.
The man has clearly lost his mind.
Yes, he has.
Making matters worse, he's posted archers all around him. You
Good.
do well to clear them out before approaching.
Got it.
Here for the information.
Let's go kill some people. Assassinate Antonio Maffi on top of the tower. All right, where is the tower? So it's this way. At least I'm pointing in the right direction. That's a positive. Let's go do this. Oh, and by the way, Lowell, you should be excited to hear that we actually have our cosplay stream scheduled. Oh, let's go up the ladder. So our next community challenge is going to be for a Stardew Valley stream. Oh, I've got to climb up all that because he's way up there, I bet you. All right, something tells me this guy is... Oh, wait, is this? Hold this to scan the glyph. Oh, I forgot what this happens here. Unlock the file. Okay. He carried it with him. Find his inheritance. FDR strategic meeting in 1944. Infrared. Nope, not that dude. Not that dude. I bet it's FDR. Nope. There, that's what I was supposed to find. It wasn't a person, it was a globe. Houdini beginning the Chinese water torture cell escape. Infrared. Alright, well, what else do we have in here? Let's turn off that. I can't see anything in this. Oh, here it is. Piece of Eden, got it. Gandhi during the Salt March. These guys are ruthless. Infrared. Nope. Alright, what else do we have? Gandhi's bald head looks kind of circular. Nope. No. I have no idea where it really is. I feel like I shouldn't have gone to infrared. Oh wait, here it is. Oh man, that was hidden in him. One, 4, 5, 2, 3. Let's type that in the chat so we don't forget it. 1, 4, 5, 2, 3. Didn't have to do anything. Alright, so let's play all. Okay, that was meaningless. We got it.
You must repent. Repent and seek forgiveness. For your wicked ways have turned the wrath of evil.
You are pretty worthless. I want to get out of this view. There it goes. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I like when they like slowly fall down off of the building. Nope, that did not do anything either. There we go. Okay, now we're moving up. There we go, and now we can go over some more. I like when it's convenient like this. Look at all these convenient like holds for me to grab onto. We're gonna go left because of course that's where the toe hold is. Look, there's a feather. That's a double bonus. Alright, I want to get him to turn around. I can't believe none of the archers didn't see that.
For I proclaim the name of the Lord. Ascribe greatness to our God. He is the rock. He's a word. He's a
Right, like you think they all would have seen me kill their buddies. Alright, looks like he turns two directions, so I'm going to want to assassinate him on this side. Right? He turns to face me to the left, then he goes that way. So I want to get his buddy when he comes around and he's facing the wrong way. That's going to be a pretty sweet assassination. I hope you guys have got the clips ready.
With the Lord, O foolish and unwise people.
And
Is he not your father, who bought you? Has he not made you and established you?
that was pretty sweet. Again, we're going to let him to turn and then we're going to kill his buddy, him. Nope. And no one saw me do that. Got it.
You won't get away.
Like, none of the guards at the higher thing saw me do that. Should I be insulted? Like, you didn't see me kill those people. You dude up there. Alright. There we go. I probably went up the wrong tower first. That's why they're like really confused. Like, why is he killing people at that tower for this time? There's a way more efficient way to be killing people. But again, if I got this tower and I went around this way, they would have been able to see me. All right. That was too easy. Too easy. Am I playing this on easy difficulty? You hired all of these, like, people, and I'm just killing them without even blinking. Alright, we're gonna jump back down because I can't think of a better way than to do that. Alright, we're gonna go back up here now. We have to actually go kill the person now. Alright, so we want to come over to here. There we go, that's nice. I feel like I'm really efficiently killing people right now. Which is, I think, the goal of any assassin, is to be as efficient as possible. Let's come over to this side. There you go. That's nice. And then we're going to come around here. Nope, 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 nope. That's bad Ezio. You were supposed to climb around the edge and then drop down onto that. If you had died, you only have yourself to blame there, buddy. I did all the hard work. You did nothing. And now we're gonna go up. We're gonna come back over here. And we can go up. I may have been holding that jump button when I did that, by the way. So I have my finger clearly off the jump button now. Alright, we're gonna have to go up, I guess. Drop. There we go. Look at that. And we can run across. Alright. Oh, look at that. Climbing. That's some hot climbing action, I'll tell you what. And now we're gonna have to kill people ruthlessly. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go to the right this time. To the right. To the right. To the left. To the left. Now slide, baby. Slide. I am notorious. The guards are on high alert.
Lord, be cleansed.
All those guards for nothing. Nothing.
Away with you, demon.
Have some respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. E tu possa al fine trovare riposo, nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
Aloha, my friend. Oh. You climbed up there to be killed, dude. Alright, now we have to come back over here. And we're gonna come out of here and get some money for that we're looting. Alright, what do we have to do now? Now we can come over here and do our next memory start. Let's go.
Hey, who's that over there?
I'm your best friend, that's who.
That close. Have I seen that man?
Yes, you have.
Say your prayers, criminale.
Oh, dude, you guys really don't want to fight me.
Any last words?
Yes. Your mother was a blunder. Oh, I call that a gut buster.
Madmen! All madmen!
I want no part of this.
You want all parts of this.
Sweet Jesus, save me!
Ah, you guys ratted me out. All right, maybe you should just turn around. As you can see, I'm stabbing people very quickly.
Murderer, please!
I only have my assassin's blades. I don't have any other blades. That's disappointing. Okay, and then we're gonna go, up we go. There we go. That's some good climbing.
Not allowed. Not you. Hurry, not you.
Have you heard about Geico's wonderful new rates? Oh, those are people I don't have to kill. Where's my next memory start? There you are.
Ezio, about
What's
time
up?
you got here.
Yeah.
We found Bernardo Baroncelli.
Ottima notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trap. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago.
Oh,
after being returned
convenient.
to us from Constantinople. But he escaped.
Not Istanbul.
Believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed when the rest of us have failed?
I have my
I
way.
have my ways.
I swear I did not know he was going to say that. Hey, look, it's a different time of day.
Where is he from?
You don't know.
That could be...
Nope. It's not who you think it is.
Damn! I'm losing him. Down or I shoot. There, after him. You are not done with
Just
you.
need to take things one day at a time. He'll get bored, lost, confused, distracted.
Damn, amigo. We only wish to stop.
Give up. Don't even bother looking in this. What? You have a sword. Oh. Oh! Alright, so we're gonna press this. My target is in gold.
Just my nerves. Hard to stay calm, knowing that he seeks me. I must stay focused, and soon this will be done. Soon.
So I want to go back over there. So let's get back our gold. And then we can come over here. There's our boy. Where did he go? There he is. Go. Let's go. He's running. That you could outrun me?
I knew you would come.
Yeah.
Where is Jacopo?
So you can do to him what you've done to me?
There is
Exactly.
no time for you to clear your conscience.
We gather at the church when a meeting is called.
Mi duole dove raggiungere a tanto. Requiescati.
Those are some unfortunate pants, dude. Just don't.
I swear, I fucking will get that bastard. You earned it.
Nope, they saw me going there, I guess.
Which way did he go? A Jew! There! There! Get him!
Did he just say a Jew?
Edgar! Get him!
You guys are racist. Who throws a rock? Really?
Stop running! Your fate is sealed!
I'll stop running when you guys stop, like, trying to chase me. How about that?
Die!
No, I'm not gonna die. I don't think I will.
Down on our shoes! Why are you here? Get down!
I'm here to kill you. What is that? Oh, did I escape? This is all it took was killing that one dude? Alright, what's next? I have another memory start there. We're just killing all types of people. Let's go to this next guy. Look, I'm right near him. That's convenient. Alright. Is this a high point, by the way? It feels like this should be a high point. I don't feel like the high points are utilized enough in this game. Alright, let's go over here. Nope, you're a doctor. I don't want to talk to you. I'll have to climb up. Of course, no one's gonna be on the ground that I have to talk to. They're all gonna be up. Maybe I should have talked to the doctor. Oh. With tail Jacopozi deposit to the Templar meeting and then assassinate him.
Stay my blade long enough to follow him
Okay, that's my dude.
to his Templar brothers. I'll have more names for my list.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand over here. I probably could climb down the ladder.
Have I seen that man before?
No, you haven't.
What's going on here? Are they late? They haven't seen me. This much I know.
Have I seen that man before?
No, you haven't. These people need to stop assuming I am someone that they've seen. Because if they've seen me, I would have killed them by now.
Vitello, manzo, agnello, sempre freschi.
I'll buy 2 of whatever you're selling, just so it looks like I'm here to talk to you. Now let's talk to some prostitutes. Hey ladies. Fine evening, I hope.
Tagli di manzo.
Oh, we're gonna walk in this group of guys. And we're gonna blend in.
Dad. Jay, mute.
What's up?
Jay plays this game.
Okay. So, what are you telling me for?
Yeah, so me and him can play together.
Okay.
So can
Join
you
it.
can,
It's a small game. You're not. There's the chances are 100% we're getting on the same server.
So what do I need
The
to do?
server size
You
is
just need to
16 and the average
restrict
amount
it
of
from my
people playing
account.
Is like 2.
Do you know how to do it?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Then how did you set up my Roblox account?
I set your Roblox to prevent you from doing things you're not supposed to be doing.
Then can you like go back or something?
I don't know. Sam,
What are you trying to do?
That my dad's trying to like unrestrict it from my account.
here, remind me to do this later, okay?
Okay. Do you
Close the door.
do you play Vehicle Legends?
Sam got Roblox, and like we locked down his account so that like he can't buy anything. He can't play any games that aren't age appropriate. And
What are you and the others planning?
I'm not saying the other parents in town don't care about that stuff as much as me, but we're running into a lot of situations where it's like,
Where is he from? What outlandish gear?
What don't happen to me?
Laggiù! Vieni!
So terrible. Va
Don't let him escape!
alright, we're just gonna stand over here. Like, I'm not criticizing that guy, his judgment, but he just saw me kill 3 dudes.
Madre santa! Che orrore!
I need to do a better job of looting people after I kill them.
Vergine Santa! May heaven welcome you.
I give a body, please!
I don't know how this is any less conspicuous than what I was doing before, but I'll go with it. Alright, let's see where he goes. Come on, come on. Nope, up the ladder, Ezio. I only have 17 seconds to get to the top of this ladder. There, see? That wasn't too hard. By the way, your bodyguard is the worst. I don't know how you haven't seen me.
Venezia. Are there Templars there as well?
Again, I don't know why no one is looking up here. I mean, I'm thankful I can like walk up here, not worry about anyone. All right, where's he gonna go now? Where's he gonna go now? He's gonna turn in that way. Okay.
How many men are responsible for my father's death?
Haven't I seen you before?
No, you haven't.
Haven't I awfully awfully haven't I seen you before? Haven't I seen you before? Hey, I'm sorry, Maestro. I did all I could.
No, you didn't.
Assassin proved too strong.
Clearly,
I am.
as the others would be here with you. To say nothing of the fact that Firenze remains in Medici hands.
It's Francesco's fault.
Yeah.
His impatience made him reckless.
Totally.
I tried to be the voice of reason.
More like the voice of cowardice.
You want to talk, Signor Barbarigo? And you sent us quality weapons instead of this garbage your
Damn.
nations call armament.
We put our faith in your family, and you repay us with inaction and incompetence? Then when asked to account for your failures, you make excuses and insult us? How do you expect me to respond?
I don't know.
It's all right. I do.
Oh,
No,
that was cold.
please. Don't.
Please don't what?
Am I supposed to hate them more? I kind of didn't like any of them.
I can fix this.
One less person I have to assassinate. They're helping me out, actually.
Spare me.
No.
No. What a mess.
Damn.
So sorry to have claimed your prize, assassin.
Aloha, Wolf. Welcome back.
I wouldn't expect you to follow.
Yes, I did follow you.
I didn't plan for it.
Yep. Indeed, of course you did.
This a lot longer than you.
No, you haven't. I'm like 10 hours into this.
I know you're only doing as you're told. So if you release me, I will spare your lives.
Ha! Listen to this one! Raju, get him! There!
Oh, yeah. You guys should just, like, give up.
You won't survive! What?
All right, let's go kill that other dude now.
Swinging target for the stones of little boy. What? Come back here!
See, all I need to do is kill that one dude, and thus ends the memory.
I am libero da fardelli
I
e
hope.
paure. Requiescat in pace.
There it goes. Now we can run. Right? Should I stay and kill them though? Oh. You have to work tomorrow. No worries, my friend. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Treat this night. Freshly skewered carne that's a sizzle. I'm losing him. Got to hurry. There, there.
Nope, nope, nope. All right, what's the button I want to use to? Nope.
I see him. There.
Oh, diarrhea.
Oh! I don't even know what I just did, but I did something. Aloha, King of the Knobs, how are you doing? I just completed Sequence 5. I'm crushing it now. You know what I enjoy much more about this game versus the first Assassin's Creed is I haven't to deal with like Kirsten Bell and that girl nearly as much. This is probably, of course, when they forced me to go do that. Right? This is probably exactly what they're gonna do. Like, hey, how about we go do this now? This thing you actually hate doing, we're gonna make you do that. Nope. Like, we saw her at the beginning, and that's been about it. We jumped forward a couple of years. So I'm trying to speedrun. I'm just gonna tell you right now, King. I'm trying to like speedrun the game right now without speedrunning it. All I'm doing is memory starts. We're not gonna do any side missions. No assassination contracts. Nothing. Maybe some codex pages. Right? So I got memory start here. That's assassination contract. We're not gonna do any of those. Herald, yep, that's all we have is that. Like, we'll do codex pages and stuff like that, but we're not doing any more side missions. We're gonna try to end this as quickly as possible. I think I need to get into this building here. Look at that, a door. Who is this dude? Probably like my dad. Isn't my dad dead though? I remember him.
Every one of them.
I must admit, I've never before believed I could desire the death of others so badly.
Damn.
Ezio, thank you for the role you've played in keeping this dream of mine alive a little longer.
Happy to do it, dude.
What will you do now, Figliolo?
Kill a few more people.
There are still others I must hunt, Signore. They are already digging their claws into the heart of Venezia.
No. La Bella Venezia. Then that is where your journey must take you, Ezio. Before you leave us, I have something for you. A gift.
There we go.
This cape identifies you as a friend of the Medici.
Oh, that's
As long
nice.
as you wear it, the city guards will be more tolerant of your actions.
Oh, sweet.
Be warned, it will not grant you immunity from the law.
It really should, though.
Che la fortuna favorisca la tua lama.
Oh, you're thinking about me yesterday. What were you thinking about? Wait, why did the bot say... Oh, because... I know why it said that. Because King of the Knobs said aloha, and then it put my name immediately after he said aloha to me. Oh, what was the show? What was the show? All right, what do I have to do now? What is this? I have an objective. Let's go to the objective. What was the show? I love a good show. All right, we're making some good progress here. I kind of want to start assassinating people because evidently I can get away with stuff now. Like, I want to assassinate the, like, doctor. Yes. Oh, I have to go to Michelangelo's house. That's what we have to do. Right, it's Michelangelo, right? Interact. Leonardo, sorry. It was called Lego Masters. Yes, I've heard about Lego Masters. I watched a couple episodes. I didn't like how reality show it was.
He paid for the maestro to move his entire workshop to Venezia. It's quite an opportunity.
Grazie mille, friend.
All right, now we got to go somewhere else. Map. Like, if it was just a show of people, like, building cool stuff and being like, let's look at our cool stuff. Tuscany, Montenegro, and now to the mountains. To the mountains we will go, to the mountains we will go. Hi-ho to Scario, to the mountains we will go. My villa's got some money, yo. You only got the last 15 minutes, so you didn't see so much. Yeah. So, like...
No, stay back.
Yes. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Like, I enjoy good reality shows. I hate when it's like... Like, I wish it was like people building cool things and, like, discussing it. But when it's too much, like, I don't like this person because they wear pink and they're the worst person to do all time because they are... Use the slope piece. I don't know. Like, my kids really like watching, like, baking shows. And, like, there's this one where it's baking shows and then they have to build, like, a robot out of it. And, like, I've watched a couple episodes. I'm like, this is, like, the worst. Why are you guys watching this? How far am I from where I need to go? This is a lot of running I'm doing. Okay. I've gone too far north, so I need to start heading south. Well, I got a loot box in here at least. Yeah, like, I remember this one show they were watching. They had to, like, a person had to bake a cake and another person had to build a robot for the cake to drive through an obstacle course. I just remember thinking, why are these two skills that need to be combined? Your tort is delicious and mobile. You win. Your raspberry cheesecake is not very good and cannot turn corners. Finally, I'm getting out of this town. This is dump. I'm gonna just stab. I really want to just, like, stab someone for shits and giggles. Be like, I'm wearing a cape. You can't do anything about that. And now I can go up this road. Let's go. Remember when we tried going up here earlier and we couldn't? Now we can. Yes, let's go to the mountains. Ooh, look at that. There's gonna be some horse racing. Right, so we've done Memory 6. Let's see how far into the game we are. Assassin's Creed 2 walkthrough. From IGN. So we've done 5. So that means we're on 6, the Rocky Road, and there's 14 total. Cape not effective in this area. Good to know.
Leonardo!
Hey!
What luck! I ever run into a bit of trouble.
Maybe you should build a road.
I can help.
I know how to fix it, but lack the means to do so. If you could just
Mary
lift the
Betty
wagon.
at home. Nice ladies, really simple, delicious food. And least like OTT. What's OTT?
What is this thing?
Eh?
It looks like a giant bat.
Oh, nothing. Just an idea I've been working on. I could not leave it behind.
What is it for?
Well, I shouldn't really talk about it.
Dude, don't. No. God, we don't want to talk about this.
I think I figured out how to make a man fly.
I don't care.
Come on, I'll drive.
But I haven't even told you where I'm going.
I don't care. Leonardo, you asked so many questions. Over the top. Oh, okay. So is Over the Top an actual TV show, or just you talking about Over the Top being like it's over the top in execution? Luckily, I'm good at driving missions.
Yeah, such a beautiful city. So many sources of inspiration. Ponte di Rialto, Piazza San Marco, l'Arsenale. What's wrong?
We're not alone.
What's happening? Who are they?
Rodrigo Borgia's men.
Why? What do they want with us?
I think they want us dead.
Leonardo, hide!
Ooh, almost died right off the bat.
Ezio, someone's on top! You sharp turns to make the carriage roll!
Got it, got it.
Watch out! Don't let the carriage roll over!
Uh-oh. Oh, got it, got it. I've killed Leonardo. Let's see how many times we killed Leonardo today. I remember there's this on, I think it was the original Xbox, there was a chariot racing game that I played that was like this. I wonder if they stole that mechanism for that.
Watch out behind you! Do something!
See, that's the most effective way to get rid of them. I don't have to like press anything to make it steer. But I killed one of them. I really don't like Leonardo anymore. I really don't. I don't like his artwork. I don't like him in this game. I'm just gonna say that right now. If I could kill Leonardo da Vinci, I would do it and not even care. Like, what does Leonardo da Vinci do that makes him worth saving? He creates like a statue, right? So you press B repeatedly. You're gone. I keep like holding down the button thinking like that's gonna help it like turn for some reason. I keep losing it here. Also, Leonardo needs to not die so easily, just because the thing tips over, right? I'm just saying. He should be a little more buoyant. Press throw money. Can I throw money at them? Will that, like, they'll be like, oh, look, there's some doubloons. Let's not attack this anymore. Alright, and then we're gonna come over here. See, that's the key. You run into things and then the people fall off. Let's be honest, if Leonardo had designed a wagon with some, like, suspension, we wouldn't be in this problem. Oh, dudes!
Hold on tight. It's going to be a little rough.
I would say they are straight up burning down a bridge. That's what you get. You killed your own friends. I like how they're not hitting anywhere near me. Alright, alright. Yep. I keep pulling down the trigger button like that's gonna do anything. These roads would be in a lot better shape if people didn't leave so much scrap on the side of the roads. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh.
Hold on, Ezio. We're almost there.
Yeah, I am. The nice thing about, like, hitting them in the face is I don't have to steer. Got him. Why did you get out of the thing, Leonardo?
I'll catch up with you later.
If I could just stab you all, that would be great. Ah, that sucked. I need to get more people the stabby stabs to the face. All right, take two. Beep.
I see him! Not you!
Oh, that was brutal.
Down! Pazienza, ragazzi!
Remember the first game when they would like take turns attacking me?
Try to get on his blind side!
All right, it's down to 2.
What glory is mine, dispatcher of the great assassino.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's why you gotta use those. The big swords are nothing for the little stabby stabs. Alright, now what am I supposed to do? Destination, got it. That was a little easier than I would have liked it to have been. Now we just get to walk to the bridge. Got it. Romagna holiday. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Races are unlocked. Got it. I don't want to do any of that. I only want memory starts. Dodging attacks can be useful when counter kills fail. Got it. Cape is not effective in this area. I don't know about that. It's pretty stunning. Oh, look at this. I have an assassin tomb. Let's get to our viewpoint. That's to the mountains. Aloha, House of Jacobs Gaming. Welcome into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know House of Jacobs Gaming, you're really missing out on one of my favorite people on Twitch. Just always upping his game, always making other people just be challenged by themselves. So good to have you in here. And I love that you came in hot with the self shot out. I would have shotted you out if I hadn't done that already. So, all right, where are we going to go? Is that the viewpoint? That's the viewpoint. I try to come into every chat differently. Hey, there you go. I support it. All right, I need to get to the top of this. Oh, look, a loot box for me. Nice and convenient. There we go. We're climbing. We're doing good. See, this isn't even a challenging viewpoint. Synchronize. Not even a challenge. Alright, we got that one. Let's see what we got next. We got some more viewpoints to get to. So we'll go do the viewpoint, then we'll do the tomb, then we'll do some more memory starts. Oh, is that a codex page? We gotta do the codex pages, because if you don't do the codex pages, you like... Here, we'll go to this one, because that feels like a loop. That feels like a good loop there. Like, you can't beat the game if you don't do the codex pages. Damn it. There's a bridge. I have to climb over the bridge like a sucker. I would have known about the bridge had I already done this viewpoint. This is like some really unfortunate stuff. They must have had a flood or something. Maybe when I restore this town, they'll put in some dikes or something. I don't know. Oh, look at this. This is going to have stairs all the way to the top. This is luxurious. There we go. Okay, go over. Nope. There it goes. Okay. Now we have to find some way that we can go up. I'm just going to climb up that. There you go. I feel like that should be hot. Right? That's an open flame. That's metal. That should be very, very hot. That's sus, Ubisoft. Sus. Some kids are going to be in their backyard, see a flaming fire on top of a tower and think they can climb up it because Ubisoft makes it seem like Ezio doesn't burn his hands. Well, won't someone think of the children? All right, let's go. Where's our next one? Oh, dude, there are a hell of them in this town. All right, let's go to this. I dove off the tower into some hay. That is very safe. Who are you guys? Oh.
You're obviously quite the weight. I'd consider it funny.
Yeah. Look, I didn't want to kill those guys, but there was a loot box and they wouldn't let me just get it. They wouldn't just let me go get it. They only have themselves to blame for their death. Okay, so that's where I gotta go. Running through this marsh. Maybe it's a little warm, but as Jason said, there's a breeze. It's like out in the open. There you go. True. I don't need a tower with a flaming torch at the top of it. I already have a pirate ship in my backyard. My kids have enough toys to play with. Wait, where am I going? Okay, so I gotta go that way. I thought I was going towards it. Like, I thought that was the tower I'm trying to get to. It is. Look at these convenient... I can just swim at this point. Remember in the first game when he died if he got into water? Like a reverse gremlin? I appreciate that they're not having them do that now. Now he's like running around the swamps like he's a hobbit in Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's go up now. And synchronize. You know, it was like this synchronized thing was really cool when you're like 80 stories high up in the air and you spent like an hour climbing it. But when it's like 2 stories, just saying, so that's impressive. What do we have next? Oh, dude, there's hella more stuff to go. Where am I? Is this Venice? Is it? You can tell me if this is Venice, right? I feel like this is Venice. Like, that's the only Italian town that I can think of that's hella swampy.
Over here.
No. It's this really, really big town. Although there's a memory thing over there.
Here. Over here.
Yeah, you're saying my name. I might as well do what you want me to do. Who am I killing?
Ezio. Thank you, Ezio.
Oh, it's Leonardo.
Did what had to be done.
Totally did.
You would have done the same.
I doubt
No,
it.
you wouldn't. Yes, you're
Bravery
right.
is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Nothing is your strong suit, Leonardo.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's
Dude.
our traghetto. Venezia waits.
Oh, he
Where's
is
our
going to
pass?
Venice.
What pass?
You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you?
My sword's dead.
Basta! No pass, no entrance.
Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
Don't
Dude.
just stand there. I need help.
Help the screaming woman get back to the docks. I'm gonna hate this mission, aren't I?
Qualcuno mi aiuti. Non so nuotare.
Alright, guess I have to go get that boat there. Alright, now I have a boat.
Cielo, aiutatemi.
Save the stranded woman. Aloha, Wonder Gamer. How do I move?
Oddio, ti scongiuro. Qualcuno
Oh,
mi
no, wrong way.
aiuto.
This is not good. Okay, I'm moving now. I'm moving now. How are you doing, Wonder Gamer? By the way, Lone Wolf, do you know Wonder Gamer?
Aiutatemi.
She is awesome. You might like her. Well, you would like her. Let's get that down to you definitely will. Alright, alright. Okay, that was close enough.
Madonna.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I
The
am.
ladies must like you.
No, they don't. I like how the boat's moving up and down, but he's not.
Only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why you impress. And you are
There we go.
Messer...
Auditore. But please, call me Ezio.
Yeah, call him Ezio.
Now, Ezio,
Nope, nope.
we must find you suitable reward.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have any suggestions?
If you could get me a ticket onto this boat, that'd be great.
I'm all ears.
Get me onto the boat. That's all I really want from you. Let's not make it dirty,
Yes,
woman.
whatever you say, signora.
Yep, thank you. Now I can get on the boat.
He won't trouble you anymore.
We're having a good time.
I took care of it.
Wonder Gamer, we completed our community challenge for the next cosplay stream. It is scheduled for... Look at that. Look at that timing. March 11th cosplay stream. We have a new community challenge. The new community challenge is Stardew Valley. I like going into Charlie from She's Not Controlling.
Had I known.
It's quite all right, my friend.
Got it. I've done whatever this is. An unexpected journey. Hey, look at that. I completed 6. That was surprisingly easy. Alright, let's go back and keep doing the high points. So that's if I want to do that, but we don't. We want to keep doing these high points. Oh, squats, squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you so much for helping me stay fit, House of Jacobs Gaming. Greatly appreciated it. Also, I don't know if my sound is working anymore, by the way, because I didn't hear that at all. I've had some problems with my audio lately. Alright, let's go climb this. Yes, nope, there's no shirtless squat option, Lone Wolf. I appreciate that you think I would someday do that, but there will never be a shirtless squat option. There we go. And then we're up. There we go. Look at that. I didn't have to go around the last time. And another hot grill that I'm just going to grab onto with my bare hands. Because why not? No, I don't. Those are bare. That's a bare hand. His left hand is barren. Right hand totally has a glove. But his left hand is bare. Look. Right there. And you can't see where I'm pointing because you can't see where I'm pointing. I synchronized, right? I synchronized. And there we go. All right, so next we want to do, so here is, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're gonna go to this viewpoint. Because the viewpoint's like, viewpoints in my mind, they're not required. You don't have to do them. But like, I feel like they're valuable to do because they tell you what the map is. So for Wonder Gamer, I am currently trying to speedrun without actually trying to speedrun this game. Because I realize if I keep doing all the side missions, I'm never going to finish this game. No, the hay solves all problems. It opens a map. A real assassin would scout out there before. Exactly. You have to do the viewpoints. So the viewpoints and the tombs are the only side missions I'm going to be doing. Other than that, we're only doing memory starts. Because I want to, after the cosplay stream, be playing a new game on Sunday nights. But I don't want to not finish this in case any of you guys are like emotionally invested in me finishing Assassin's Creed 2. Like, I'm not going to jump into the other Assassin's Creeds. I'm probably going to be playing those off stream. I think it's good for me to have some off stream games. Oh, it's been a pleasure having you here, Lone Wolf. Always, and ladies and gentlemen, check out Lone Wolf. Is a solid dude all the way around. And I say dude in a gender neutral term, like I always do. You have to sleep. Hey, I fully support going to sleep. I think sleep is important. I suffered from insomnia for years. And so sleep is one of those things I like really believe people need to focus on. Anytime like you have things going on in your life, sleep is one of those things that you want to sacrifice. And I always tell people, do not sacrifice your sleep. Always make sure you get out there, get your Z's in. There's so many problems that can be solved if people would sleep. There we go. Like, yeah. All right, and then we're gonna come down here. We're gonna do this viewpoint next, and then we can jump over here and get this viewpoint next. Wait, let's just make sure that there's no more out there. Right, yep. Yep, okay, that's our next one. Sacrifice your TikTok time and sleep more. Oh my god, do never TikTok from bed. Not that you shouldn't be creating TikToks in bed. I'm just saying, never watch TikTok before bed. That is like such a time suck. Like, that's the one app I refuse to go on before bed. Like, YouTube, I'll go on before bed. Reddit, I'll go on before bed, although that's also a bad idea to go on before bed. But TikTok is the absolute worst. Before bed. Always. No, we all would legit die without sleep. I greatly appreciate that you recognize you'll die without sleep. I want to make sure everyone knows that everyone will die without sleep. Here we go. We're going all the way up to the top. Hello, bird. Why can't I have inherited that town? That town looks way better than the town I'm supposed to be fixing up. Just saying. All right, let's go to our next one. That's the tomb. So we got to do this last viewpoint and then we're out. Then we can go do the tomb. I like the tombs because they remind me of Tomb Raider. What would happen if you attacked the bird? I don't know what would happen if you attack the bird. I don't want to attack the bird because I hear the bird is like your like spirit animal or something like that. And then like later games you can fly as the bird. Oh. Looks like I want to go up here. Nope. I can't just run up the hill. Got it. To find a path around. There we go. Oh, this wide open field. There we go. Lone Wolf can't sleep. Lone Wolf is too excited about watching me play video games. And I'm not about to end stream just so Lone Wolf goes to like bed. In 24 minutes I'll end stream to make Lone Wolf go to bed. But not right now, no. I'm only 90 minutes into my stream. There we go. I think that was the last viewpoint too. It was. All right, let us do our codex page. And then we have some more viewpoints in there. So let's go do our codex page. Because the codex page is, again, and I only know that it's important because I was watching two good friends of mine, Socius Gnosis. They were playing the game. She didn't have all the codex pages. And so she couldn't beat the game until she got them. There we go. There's the drawbridge for me to get in. And so I was catching the end of the stream because like they're in Australia because of time zone differences and daylight savings for them, but not daylight savings for us. It's even worse. Oh. I'm not worried about you getting violent. Oh, these dudes I'm gonna have to kill, like 2 of them at once. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And now I can go in. Let's loot them too. Insult to injury, so I'm gonna take their money. I got some throwing knives. Nice. I'm not gonna use them. 5 francs? Killing you wasn't even worth it.
Keep away from me, fierce guards. Wonder who you fell afoul of.
Ooh, I got some medicine. That killing you was totally worth that. I like how it's like, do you want to assassinate someone that you've already killed? And I'm like, I can't. Loot this. We got our codex page. Decoding 4 philosophical codex pages will increase your maximum health. Got it. We'll totally do that next. Now we're going to go do one of these wonderful viewpoints. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a pickpocket mission. I don't want to do a pickpocket mission. We got some viewpoints to do, and then we'll go do the Assassin's Tomb. How weird would it be to like live in one of these houses and have some dude just climb up the outside of your walls? I know Lone Wolf would greatly appreciate random people climbing outside his windows, but just saying, for other people, maybe not the best look. Nope. This is the side. Why is it always the last side I look at is the one that you get to climb up? There it goes. Nice. All right. Now we're gonna go to the Assassin's Tomb. Oh yeah. There it goes. It's gonna be so disappointing if I can't like climb up to this. Look at that. This isn't suspicious at all. Oh yeah. Guard change shifts at dusk and dawn. Plan missions accordingly. No. If you kill someone at guard change, that just means there's 2 guards there. Okay. All right. That seems pretty easy. Yep. All right, cool. Let's do this. Cape is not effective. Jump backwards, hold right track, and the jump there. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. All right, let's get it further over. Like that. Nice. Not as nice. I swear, most of my like hover clips are me failing it like Assassin's Creed. There it goes. Okay, nice. All right, cool. Overcomplicated door locking mechanism. Let's go faster this time. Haha. That'll show you guys. Okay, that's how I get out of here. I don't know why I did that when I could just climb down. Nope, that doesn't do anything. All right, now I'm worried about something. Okay. Oh, there's a loot box. So that is not the exit. That's just a loot box. Alright, what else do we have? There doesn't appear to be anything up over there. But I probably can climb on the... Nope. Okay, now where are we gonna go from in here? Alright, let's just hop down in the water and see what we have. Nothing over here. Oh, that... Can't believe anything about that. I just need to climb under that. Swim under that. Like a sucker. Checkpoint reached. Alright, let's go over. And then... Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Alright, let's do that again. Okay, see, I don't have to point any direction. I just have to press the A button and it jumps. That's good to know, right? I don't have to worry about my direction. I just gotta press the A button. And then we can go up. Multiples. These guards are just asking to be killed. They're in a place called the Assassin's Tomb by themselves. You should have gotten a different job, dude. Alright, let's see what we have over here. That was easy. Alright, we have this dude. Is this dude gonna come over here? No, but I bet I can. Whoop. That was unnecessarily violent. Like, I didn't need to do that. I could have just stabbed him quietly in the back, but no, I had to show off. Do a fancy assassination. Alright, that's not where I can go there. I don't think I can do this. Oh, I can do that. Alright, let's see if there's another way for me to climb up. There is. Nope. Oh, look at that. Nope. Oop.
Come, sir. Just a quick word. A moment of your time. Hey, all you. There! On him!
I like how none of the other guards cared about that at all. Alright, so we got 2 people in the walking and some sort of rotation. That was unfortunate for him. I know those are supposed to be lights, like, from the outside, but they just look like fluorescent lights. Alright, now we can come up this one. And I know there's a guy up there, so we're just gonna let him do his little cycle. Or did he leave? Guess there isn't a dude there. Okay. Got it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need to take a real quick bio break before we go do that.
Dad will be right back.
Dad will be right back.
He might use the bathroom.
He might get a snack.
He might move Audrey.
He might move Sam to his bedroom.
He might move Maggie.
He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes.
He might be right back in 1 minute or
2 minutes,
3 minutes,
4 minutes,
5 minutes,
6 minutes,
7 minutes,
8 minutes,
9 minutes,
10 minutes,
or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to raid someone.
He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop.
And I was ready for the grand finale, and we all chat. He's gonna be right back.
He's gonna be right back.
Dad will be right back.
Dad will be right back.
He might use the bathroom.
He might get a snack.
He might move Audrey.
He might move Sam to his bedroom.
He might move Maggie.
He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes.
He might be right back in 1 minute or
2 minutes,
3 minutes,
4 minutes,
5 minutes,
6 minutes,
7 minutes,
8 minutes.
And I'm back. I'm still streaming, right? I'm still streaming. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna do this, then we're gonna go jump across some stuff. Okay, I think I gotta hop onto that. Nope. Alright. Alright, we're doing this again. All of that wasted time. Let's see if there's any other way, okay? I don't know what's in that room. I think that might be the first room we came up into. Okay, I think I see what I gotta do. I gotta hop across 2 of those. Right? Alright, so now we're across. And that's where we wanted to go, right? That's what I think I gotta do, is I gotta get on that. Okay, let's get off of that. Because we need to hop onto that arm, that chest of arms there. Like that. And then we can hop. No! Alright, let's do it again. That's a bad Ezio. I refuse to take blame for that. I know I sound like middle management, refusing to take blame for something that's obviously my mistake. But no. As you can tell, I'm great at this game. See, I'm so good, I even beat like the little thing that comes down. Alright, there we go. So we got it the first time. The second time, I mean. Oh, see, look at that. I wasn't supposed to jump. He's just going to magically climb across. All my times playing Tomb Raider have failed me. Alright, here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? We got more people to kill. Got it. I like these tombs. These are kind of fun. Find the burial chamber, because assassins don't get buried in easy to find places. Come here. No. Come here. To me. Fine, I will assassinate you the old-fashioned way.
Let you! That's so fast, Stronto. Natsu! He's there! On him!
Oh, dude, that is a big dude. That's a chonky boy right there. All right. Who are you?
You won't escape.
Oh man, you drew attention to my existence. Why don't you come up the ladder? Nope. That was easy. That was too easy. Right? Those big boys are tough to kill. Good to know. You just gotta climb high and jump down and kill them, because they're not gonna come up after you because they got all that stuff on them. All right. Up we go. We're doing good. And then remember, you don't have to jump, you actually just climb across. And of course, this is still not the burial chamber. Now, mind you, all of this is allegedly in that small little building. Let's see what we have. I thought I was gonna be able to start another memory start today, but I guess I'm just doing this. Got it. Nope. Got it. All right, so once I'm up there, where do I need to go from there? Okay, I see where I'm going. I was thinking the wrong way. I was thinking I could just make a run for the exit, but no, I needed to go a different direction. Up we go, and across, and up. Nope. Alright, let's see what a jump looks like when I'm not in like the pinch of time. Oh, I want to go up to here like this, and then jump backwards to that. And then up here. Okay. We did a dry run. We did a dry run. That is very doable in that time. That is awkward. Let's do this. Fourth time's a charm, baby. Plenty of time. Alright, let's go. What's that gonna do? Open that back up for me. How nice. We got that money, money, money. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. Alright, now let's go into this. Now, every one of these tombs has had like a secret other way out. Like that. Seal of Kulan Gal has been found. And now I can take that back to like my house. But we're not gonna do that just yet. We got some memories to do. Oh, this is a fortress I'm in? Good to know. Alright. Let's go find who we can raid. If you know of anyone you would like me to raid, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna look at who I have. We may even look to hover. We're gonna go to live channels I follow. Go to this big, so you can see big me. Let's see who we have. Ooh, Bagger. I don't think I've ever raided Bagger. I've sent people to raid Bagger, but I've never raided Bagger. So that's a good attempt. Oh, I have to go to my town anyway because I have to get money out of my chest. If I'm going to maximize my money, that is. Although I feel like maybe I have raided Bagger. Let's just double check to see if we've actually raided Bagger before. A lot of people are redeeming squads, so that's thrown off my stuff. Yesterday was hype. I had so many stuff happen yesterday. I still haven't gone through with everyone. Then Almassaries. Yeah, I think I may have. Yeah, I don't see who I raided after my last stream 7 days ago. So let's go raid Bagger. Because Bagger's a cool dude who I've gotten to know through Hover. He's playing Deep Rock Galactic, which is not a game I'm familiar with. But again, he's a cool dude. I like his vibe. We'll check Hover. We'll double check Hover. No, we're raiding Bagger. So when we get there, all I ask is that you say aloha. Right? You don't have to do anything beyond that. No special raid call.
Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes it's locked.
He's wearing a funny looking hat today. Yeah. There we go. Raid has begun. Oh, it's over here is where it would have been. Yeah, okay. Okay, I didn't go to Bagger last time. Alright, so let's raid Bagger the Badger. Because they're playing Deep Rock Galactic, let's raid Bagger the Badger. And don't forget to say aloha. 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 Aloha.
Second, honestly.
Maybe you're her second favorite trash can. I don't know.
At least I'm second, bro.